What's up there, Facebook Live? Joel coming to you live here, day 209 of 366. We have a special guest here this evening. We are going back from a crazy storm. You probably see that on my personal page right now. We had one side there was a storm of lightning bolts and rain, and on the right-hand side was a beautiful sunset with this deep, dark red that was biting in there. We started thinking about this, saying about, are you in or are you out? Are you halfway? Do you have 1 foot on the dock, 1 foot in the boat? Are you lukewarm? So we're going to talk about that this evening. First and foremost, thank you, James Clapp, for logging in here. We are just getting back from a beautiful dinner with Kathy and my good friend Miguel Sanchez. Hey, hello, Miguel. So we just got back from a nice dinner here. We're going to give you some insights on what we experienced out here in the storm on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side was
beautiful, man.
Crazy sunset. What were you thinking, Miguel?
You know, what was going through my mind is exactly what you said. You know, sometimes we are so caught up in what we're doing that we don't make a decision, either go all the way in or stay on the shore. And we keep contemplating the idea of being comfortable or really going into the storm. And most people stay in the comforts of their lives. They never step out into the storm. They continue to stay in that comfort. And then when the opportunity passes by,
it's too late.
It's too late.
You missed the boat. What's up, Lou? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, Israel. Good to see you guys logging on here Tuesday evening. What's up, Michael Murphy? Good to see you, brother. What's up, Wayne? What's up, James? So we are just sitting here watching this crazy storm blow in, and what was coming through was, are you in or are you out? Are you halfway in? Miguel, come over this way a little bit. We'll get you in here. Are you lukewarm? And there's a revelation Miguel's going to share with you here about, in the Bible, it speaks about this, being hot or cold. What does it say, Miguel?
Well, Revelation 3:15 says, because you are lukewarm, neither hot nor cold, I will spit you out of my mouth. God will spit you out. He will not take you. It says, make a decision. Are you going to not only serving God, but whatever you're doing in life, whether it be business, whether it be your family, are you all the way in to make it work? Are you all the way in to make it happen? It's very easy to give up in the middle of the storm. It's very easy to turn around. But it's what awaits for you at the other side of the storm, where you're going to find your reward.
And he also talked about the works, doing the good works, or God's works.
God is watching everything that you do, good works and bad works. So we think that we're trying to fool God. We think that we are fooling God. We're fooling ourselves.
Yeah.
We cannot fool God.
Full of shit.
He is.
He sees right through it.
He's watching. He made us.
We can fool you guys. You can fool other people, right, Michelle? Good to see you, sweetheart. You can fool anybody else, but you are not going to fool the Creator. He knows what we're doing. He knows if you're full of it or if you're actually doing His good works.
Right.
And that's what He's talking about. Are you warm? Are you hot? Or are you cold? Because if you're warm, what's going to happen?
It has to be either hot or cold. Lukewarm, you will get spit out.
Spit out. So do not be lukewarm is tonight's message. You will get spit out. And that goes for everything in life. And that's why a lot of us, we were just talking about this over dinner, the people next to us, they were complaining about their water. They were complaining about not getting served. They were complaining about the storm was coming in. They were complaining about everything. We almost had their whole meal, Juan Carlos. And then all of a sudden, they were like, excuse me, waitress, we're here. We were here before them guys. But you see how you send out that intention, that energy, what happens?
You know, the funny part about that is that we sat there and we got service right away. And we got taken care of right away. And now what happens? We got to enjoy the storm. They run away from the storm.
Ah, good point.
We found the beauty in the storm. They wanted to go inside right away. We finished eating. We were enjoying. He goes, let's go take some pictures. You know, Joe likes to take pictures of everything. And we got to enjoy the storm. We didn't run from the storm. We ran into the storm, literally.
Storm chasers. We were laughing like we're storm chasers. I feel like we're in storm chasers. We're putting our food in the truck so we can drive over and catch this amazing sunset. Bob Deacon, Juan Carlos, good to see you, brother. Thank you guys for logging here. As Juan Carlos knows, my good friend Miguel Sanchez,
Juan Carlos,
who was here for the spiritual awakening. That's what I was talking about in here. If you guys have not picked up this book yet, Rise as One, the Spiritual Awakening, you can see the angel right there on the top. And if you look right up here, you can see the hands of God that day. I said, God, I said, show us the way.
Right.
And tonight, It was like the spiritual awakening was happening. Is he coming back? I was feeling the energy, and we were just doing a prayer before we started this. I felt the energy. I felt the
believe
presence.
today was a confirmation of this day, of what happened.
And that was back in 2016.
Yes.
That picture. So I took this picture back in 2016 when I first met Miguel. We probably known each other for about a week and a half.
Right.
And I said, Miguel, I'm coming out to California. I want to come out there and see what you got going on. He takes me to this amazing spot overlooking the ocean in San Pedro.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, that was a cloudy day. If you could see the sun out right there before it started, there was no sun there. It was completely cloudy. And we went back and forth into gratitude until eventually I said, God, thank you for choosing us. All as I ask of you is to show me the way. And at that moment, the sun came out. I was like, I have to open up my eyes. What did you see?
When I opened my eyes, I said, Joe, do you see what I see? And he's like, yeah. He was like in a trance, man.
I was in a trance.
And then we saw it. He goes, those are hands. That's a face right there. And it was just the most amazing spiritual experience that I have ever encountered. And today we came together with energy. We came together with the intention of what we want to do, what we want to accomplish. Before we left here, we were talking about how many people we want to help and how we're going to do business and how we are so different. We are a different kind of breed when it comes to doing business. We are here to offer service. We're here to offer quality. We're here to build people up, not to tear people down. Whether it be our customers, whether it be people that are collaborating with us, whether it be our employees, we're here to build them up because we know and we understand that they will build the people first, they will build the business for you. You cannot build businesses on top of broken people.
Boom. That's the nail on the head right there. Miguel just said it perfectly right there. If you don't build up your people, for all you business owners out there, and if you're an employee, you should be demanding, hey, I deserve to be treated with respect. This is the value I bring to this company. As the owner of the business, this is the value that you bring to this company, but you cannot build a business on broken people. Nobody says it better than you, Miguel.
Yeah, that has been my the way I build businesses. That's the way I build my life. That's the way I build everything that I have done. And yes, you're gonna make it. You're gonna mess up. It's okay. Even though I said this, I still mess up a couple of times. But the good thing is that I'm aware of it. I go back and I say, you know what, I apologize. I should not have said that. Let's work this out. They are people. They have feelings. They have emotions. They have families to take care of.
Good to see you, Eli. Good to see you, Robert Aguilar, logging in here. We're talking about
Hey,
being in or out. Is your foot on the dock? Is one foot in the boat? Are you lukewarm? Because you will get spit out. As you just saw from my personal page right now, if you haven't gone on to go look at these pictures, this amazing video. Crazy how the left-hand side was storming, the wind was coming, the Whitecaps. On the right-hand side was calm, and this spiritual awakening of colors, absolutely crazy. I mean, every time Miguel and I get together, something always like this happens, and we got a couple more days together. So we're going to Connecticut tomorrow. Get to see our brothers from the next level. So all you next level brothers, we're looking forward to see you in Stanford. If you're around Juan Carlos, please stop down. Like to do a nice little meditation kick-ass ritual.
Definitely.
Bring your gym shorts. We're going to kick your ass. Come on, Juan Carlos. We're going to give you a good times though. So I'm looking forward to this journey these next couple of days.
Man,
I have not seen Miguel
exciting.
since March. We were in the middle of the COVID storm the last time I saw you.
Right.
And Miguel got the COVID. He was in the hospital. It felt like you were breathing fire. And now here you are today, stepping into doing God's will.
To be able to be here and to just to get the signs that God has given us. People were running from the storm. We're running to the storm. We were excited because we see that there's change coming. So just buckle up, man. Things are gonna get better.
It's about to get real, as we say over here.
First, before they get better. But if you don't get better while things are worst, when things get better, you will be worst.
I like it. I like it. Wisdom from the master Miguel Sanchez. So thank you, brother, for coming
Thank
there
you, man.
to Virginia
Honor,
today.
honor.
We picked him up down here at the airport. Spent a nice day together. Got to look at the flip properties. Got to drive around